Hello, I'm Mr. Hanna and welcome again to What the Format. Today we're going to talk about, in this video, a very important concept, the concept of an algorithm. An algorithm is a set of steps that you follow to find the solution to a problem. And that, to me, is the key to being able to solve higher level math problems. You break it down into steps. Now, we do that naturally in our lives, but sometimes I don't think we think that way. So, for example, getting a bowl of cereal for breakfast. We don't really think about the steps we take to do it. But if you start to break it down, you realize there's a lot of steps. First, you got to get a bowl out of the cabinet, and who knows how many steps that'll take. You got to walk into the kitchen, you got to open the cabinet, you got to pick out a bowl, got to put it on the counter. Then you got to close the cabinet door. Then you got to open the drawer, pull out a spoon, close the drawer, put the spoon in the bowl. Then you got to walk into your pantry or go to the shelf where the cereal is. Maybe it's in the cabinet, open that up. You got to pull the box off. You got to open the box. You got to open the bag. You got to pour the cereal in. Then you got to close the bag, close the box, put it back on the shelf or in the pantry. Then you got to go open the refrigerator door. Then you got to pull out the milk, twist off the cap, pour the milk, put the cap back on, put it back in the fridge, close the fridge door. That's a lot of steps. But we don't think that way. We just think, oh, get a bowl of cereal, and we just kind of take it for granted, each of those steps. Well, in math, those steps matter. And if your algorithm is solid, then you can break each problem down into steps and take it a step at a time. And then the problem, which would be overwhelming, just if you try to do it all at once, now breaks into simple steps that aren't that hard. Things like, well, if we added 5,398 to 6,956, you try to do that in your head doesn't do very well. At least mine doesn't. But if I break that down one number at a time and just do it as single numbers, single digit math, well, I know what 9 plus 8 is. It's 17. And I know 3 plus 9, it's 12. And I can do my carry and add, and next thing you know, I have the answer. And that problem could go from 4 digits long to 20 digits long, and I would just take it a step at a time. That's an algorithm. Algorithms are very important in math. That's something I will be talking about a lot in this channel, is the algorithm necessary. Hopefully, you'll recognize how important an algorithm is and start to maybe train your brain to think in terms of steps and smaller things and break it down so that when you get to higher level math and you see longer problems, they won't be as scary for you. Anyway, that's this episode of What the Format. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.